everybody, I am just going to flip my phone so I don't accidentally cover up the mic. So, once you come to the tutorial island, you might come over here, you might read all of the nice information in which we provide to the server. So once you get over to the cactus farm, you might notice, how do I build it? What's this? What's that? What are these red lines? Etc. So basically, these red lines mark out chunks on the server. Every time you create a world in Minecraft, the chunks are different. I cannot just come right here, for example, and build 16 by 16 and call it a chunk. It doesn't work like that. So basically, what you need to do is get a chunk texture pack, which the link is right here. It is also in the description below to download it. You can download your own. This is the one I use. You don't have to use it, but I do use this one. So I'm gonna show you how to make one of these bad boys in this video. In my next video, or a few videos later, I will show you how to make a chunk sugarcane farm. If you have your own methods, you can use them. These are just the methods that I use, and people are requesting help on making them, and I keep placing stuff. You can't place stuff here, but I can place stuff and break stuff. I don't know what's going on right now. So I'm gonna go to my island. It seems like my phone is glitching out, so I might need to see a island create. Oh, I already got an island. I did that before the video. /isgo. You can use /isgo. You can use /ispawn. You can use /ishome. There's 3 different commands in which you can use. So, to make one of these, what was that? Why is my ping so high? Why did that happen? Why? Anyways, that happened. Ignore that. So what I suggest doing... Oh, there goes my chest. Alright, so what I did was I towered down onto here. I towered all the way down. Now, the moment you make an island on my server, or any server that's skyblock or something with chunk hoppers, you don't need a tower down. That's optional. However, I always tower down, and eventually I build my cactus farm to build height limit, which you do not need to do. You can make it as big or small as you want, but the more cactus farm you got going, the more you will produce. So I'm gonna use world edit for this. However, you won't be able to, but I'm just gonna do it for the purpose of the video. So I'm gonna build out all my blocks. Oh, I guess not that way. Alright, let's hope this way works. And I think I was covering the microphone again, so I'm gonna flip that. If I have lost any audio due to my hand covering the microphone, I do apologize. And it looks like I need to upgrade my island. I have 465k 400k.65, whatever. So I'm just gonna donate 100,000, because that is how much it is to upgrade your island for the first time. So I'm going to upgrade the island size to 50 by 50. Alright, there we go. So again, the chunk texture pack is in the description. You don't need to use it. You could use your own, or you can Google one. That is totally up to you. Now I need to find out, why is this not working? Okay, I'm gonna figure this out, and I will be right back as soon as possible. Okay, I'm back. I figured out the issue, and I was clearly not reading properly because it says 46k and not 400. So I was totally not reading that. I have built the platform, and now I'm gonna start working. So you can use sand. Place your sand one block away from each other at all times, because if I place 2 blocks beside each other, I did not even get the item, which was the purpose of this video. My bad. I don't know why I didn't get that, because that's the whole purpose of this video. So with Cactus, it's kinda dumb. You cannot place 2 beside each other, so you will have to do it 1 block apart. That was an accident right there. So what you want to do is basically just fill in the whole chunk of sand. You can use red sand if you wish. It is totally optional and up to you on which one you want to use, or you can use both. That is not up to me. That is up to you as your own human being building this on your own free will. Alright, so once you have that built, what you want to do on top of every single sand, you want to place a piece of cactus. So once you finish placing that, which I'm not going to do all of this on camera because I don't want to make the video 7 hours long. It does not take that long. However, I do not want it to be that long if I don't cut out parts of the video. So you're gonna want to, for sure, get a piece of cactus, 1 piece of cactus on top of every single piece of sand. Alright, so once you do that, what you want to do is grab your string and tap the cactus so that the string is floating, not on the ground. So not on the ground like that, floating on top. I already did some over here as an example. Now, you don't need to do this. The reason that you want to do this is to make your farm bigger and higher. So the reason you want to do this is to make it bigger. So once you have string floating, you could actually place a piece of sand on top so that you can build it higher. Now I only did 2 rows of it right here. So that is the reason that you want to put string and then sand, because once you do that, oops, that was a mistake. Once you do that, you could place sand on top, and after you do that, you could do the exact same thing again place a piece of string floating, of course, and then there you go. You can place more cactus on top. So if I do another one, it's gonna be hard like that. So put your cactus, and then you put your string floating, and then the sand on top, and you keep on going as high as you want. You can make it as big as you want, etc. So that's the reason you want to put sand on top of that string. Now this is what happens if you do not have the string floating. That's what will happen. Now for this, you could also use buttons. However, I don't personally have luck myself on placing the sand on top of buttons, because I always end up placing the sand instead. But you could also use buttons and do the exact same thing. Put the cacti on top and do that. So that's what I'm gonna leave it as for here. I hope you get the point in what I'm trying to do. So the reason I built this extra platform there is because you want your storage. So you're gonna build your chests somewhere on the outside where you could add a hopper. Make sure the hopper is in the chunk. If the hopper is not in the chunk, your cacti will not be collected. And because this is the first hopper I placed down, it is the first chest which is going to fill up. So I'm gonna place the rest right here. I do not know who this is. One of my trainees, alright. So once you have your chest placed, the hoppers fill up in order from whichever ones you place. So if I were you, just so you know, put your chest in order. Don't put a hopper here and then come right here. For example, put your hopper in your chest. I usually do this before making the farm too big. Don't do this because it'll just be a pain to know which order your chests will fill up in. Fill it up from left to right or right to left, up to you. And as you can see, the hoppers inside of the chunk collect the cacti. Now if this hopper was right here and then I had a chest in front of it, it won't collect into the chest. I know it's going into the ground, but this is just an example. It will not go into the chest, only because the chest is outside of the chunk. So I hope you guys understand on what this does. This is how you actually make a chunk cacti farm. You can make it as high as you want. You don't have to come down all the way here. You could build it up there, wherever you want. But like I said, I usually do it down here. Build it up there, as high as the build limit. Other players do this as well. Build it from the bottom to the height limit. So I hope you understand on how you can build a chunk farm. And remember to like and subscribe for more videos, and as well as useful tips on my own Minecraft server. So I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed. Peace out. Remember to join my server. The IP is on the screen. The port is the default port, which is 19132. Hope to see you there.